Cindy from La Toque de Cindy. Today we're going to learn how to make a perfect pie shell. So some of the tricks for this, one, you want to make sure all your ingredients are quite cold. So what we're going to do is make sure that our butter and our water are cold. That's going to allow us to have a lot of really great layers in our pie shell. Pie shells are easy and they're fun to make, so let's see how to do that. First, let's whisk our dry ingredients together. That's a cup of flour and a half a teaspoon of salt. Any old salt will do. Table salt is fine. Make sure it's not really large grain salt because we want to make sure it mixes well. So let's mix it together with a whisk. Next, we're going to incorporate a type of fat. What I'm going to use is a third of a cup of butter, and I'll chop it into some small pieces. I'm going to use this tool, which I absolutely adore. It's called a pastry blender. And I'm going to push the butter through the dry ingredients until it's pea-sized shape. This does seem to be an old-fashioned technique, but I find it works best. A lot of recipes instruct you to make pie dough with a food processor. I know that seems easy, but it's so easy to add too much water that way and to overmix your dough. We want to have our dough just barely mixed together so that the butter provides layers. Now, I started out saying we're going to use really cold type of fat. In the olden days, people used lard for their pie recipes. You can also use vegetable shortening. Today, I'm going to use butter. The important thing is actually to have a fat to create layers in your dough. That's how we're going to get it really nice and flaky. So mix this until the butter seems to be pea-shaped or whatever type of fat you're using. And you can see I like to rotate my bowl, and that way the ingredients get mixed quite evenly. The next step is to incorporate water. We're going to incorporate cold water just until the dough holds together. That's approximately 2 tablespoons. Now, at some point, it can be hard to have your dough mixed together just with a pastry blender. So it's A-okay to use your hands to finish this up. But your hands are quite hot. And remember, our goal is to keep things quite cold so we get even layers. So limit the amount of time your dough touches your hands. You can see mine starting to come together, but there's still some of the dry ingredients that haven't incorporated. So let me add a little bit more water. That was about a tablespoon. I'll continue mixing this until it holds together. It's coming together really nicely right now. I'm able to form a ball with it. And then we're going to chill this. Remember, the name of the game is to have cold ingredients. So this is looking pretty good. All right, all of our flour has been absorbed and this is nicely forming into a ball. Press your dough into a disc. And put it in the refrigerator. We're back from the refrigerator. That would be about 20 minutes in the refrigerator is ideal. A little bit of cooling down is great. Too much cooling down and your dough will crack in the next step. Our next step is to roll it out. To do that, take your disc, put a little bit of flour on your work surface, and roll your dough until it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. And you'll see I like to rotate my dough. I'm using an American rolling pin, which means it has handles. But you can see when I started out, I actually applied a lot of pressure to the middle of my rolling pin. And that's actually the way they do it in France, because they don't have handles on the rolling pins. We want to get this a little bit bigger than our pie pan. And I can nicely see some of that butter in small pieces. So we're aiming to get this as round as possible. Rotating really helps that. Now remember I said this dough was refrigerated for 20 minutes. There's 2 reasons to refrigerate your dough. The first one is so that it rolls out well. The second one is to limit the amount of shrinkage when your pie is cooking. So that's looking pretty good. Here's my pie plate. You want to make sure that your dough is slightly bigger than the bottom of your pie plate because it's going to go up the edges. And don't worry if your dough is not exactly round. Pies are a little bit rustic in nature, so it's okay to actually go and patch them. I'm going to take my dough and put it into my pie plate, like so. And patch a few of these areas where the dough is not exactly going up to the edges. So let's take this overhang. We'll use that to patch. And then I'm going to put this back into the refrigerator for another 20 minutes before I bake, just to reduce as much shrinkage as possible. Spend some time to make your edges clean. And we'll put this in the refrigerator for 20 minutes before we bake it. And that's how you make a basic pie dough. Now, in class, we'll learn how to use pie weights, how to make a pie shield, and how to do decorative edges for your pie. So come to class and learn some more, but that's the basics of pie dough. So easy. It's all about technique. Remember, it's only 4 simple ingredients: flour, salt, a fat such as butter, and water.